If you don't know the trees, you may be lost in the forest. But if you don't know the stories, you may be lost in life. Forming out of the mist, I stood alone. Searching the endless waters for some other life. All I found was this handful of sand, and when it fell from my hands, land began to form. Then I made the wagtail to even out the land with its tail. And from the little sand that remained in my palm, I created the rest of life that fills the world today. Before everything, there was nothing. Nothing but ominous silence for a long, long time. Then energy appeared, darting about and eating itself in, till it burst. In the chaos, an angry ball of volcanoes was born. Bubbling like a cauldron, with a strange mix of elements. A tiny speck of a cell thrashed about, multiplying into countless many. Together, they waited. And when they began to understand the significance of their union, fish came out swimming. The plants ventured out of the seas to travel across the land. With them came gigantic insects. Two great land masses flung at each other to form Pangea, or one earth. Dragging and crawling on their fins, the fish became amphibians. And they could actually breathe. So the plants then shot up into large trees to make more oxygen. The amphibians also grew to unimaginable sizes, hard and tough and scaly. The vacant skies were soon filled. Those who remained earthbound began to sprout fur, becoming the first mammals, giving birth to their young. In a dance of merciless destruction and creation, life threw up many random forms. A great many sacrificed to resurrect yet newer ones. The big reptiles vanished mysteriously, and the contemporary mammals arrived. The primates created quite a stir, because from them came an animal that stood up and walked on his 2 feet, leaving his hands free to invent. Like a great Noah's Ark, the Indian subcontinent set sail. breaking free from the African mainland, it made a remarkable journey. Striking Eurasia, it gave rise to the majestic Himalayas. It described a land of great gods, emperors, scholars, civilizations, and a man called Gandhi. Due south, through the kingdom of Travancore, unchanged since that great journey, flowed two rivers, the Periyar and the Mulayar, snaking through the western Ghats. On the other side of the mountains was the Great Plains, flat, dry and thirsty. In order to divert the waters to these plains, a dam was built here, and a beautiful lake formed. And around it, "14,000 million years since the beginning of everything." You stand here, listening to me. Contemplate the universe around you, trying to piece together the stories that led you here. Stories that bind you to others with fragile threads, urging you to preserve and protect them. Realizing the magnitude of the truth that confronts you, that none of the sad extinctions of the past will ever measure up to the one caused by you. I have taken many forms, many births. To the Mannans, I am Madurai Meenakshi. With the sand that remained in my hand, I created two magnificent beings, one called the elephant and his brother the tiger. To remind you of the myths about you.